Well, operations at the plant may be suspended and the composting on hold, but people who live near a compost plant in central Saanich say there is still something in the air and it stinks, and they think it's making them sick. The Capital Regional District, as we told you last night, is grappling with what to do about kitchen scrap organics. The neighbours on the peninsula are worried about their health, while other farmers may be having second thoughts about jumping onto the compost pile themselves. CTV's Aaron Glazier has more.
How many people have been to a town hall meeting in central Saanich before?
Another meeting, the same perspective on composting in central Saanich.
I think Saanich should keep their garbage in Saanich.
We are still, when we left the meeting last night, saying, what's really happening? There was nothing conclusive.
Can you smell that?
Yep, there you are. It's too bad your camera doesn't have a sniffer on it.
Despite suspending operations, Foundation Organics still seems to be sending out a smell, prompting the municipality of central Saanich to file a lawsuit.
Further seeks an order requiring permanent cessation of using the property.
Disgruntled neighbours say the CRD and Environmental Services Committee aren't doing enough, even though the committee voted yesterday to keep sending food waste to South Cowichan and the rest to the Heartland landfill until a better solution can be found.
Until that proof of best practices can be shown to the public at large.
People who say they have suffered enough from the stench of the compost facility.
When I went away on a vacation, everything returned to normal. I come back and my breathing gets worse within 24 hours.
At least one neighbour is calling on Island Health to intervene.
This is not going to go away so long as they're allowed to continue operating.
But Island Health says the citizens' medical concerns are not going unnoticed. It says it has consulted with the provincial health officer and the BC Centre for Disease Control. But until a specific health risk has been identified, Island Health can only monitor the situation.
We have to be able to defend our actions, and at this stage we don't have the power to take that action. But what we can do is facilitate the meeting of the people who can, and we continue to be committed to it, and we have not been sitting idle. We've engaged as many people as we can.
From backroom interventions to public town hall meetings, last night also saw one farmer defending himself.
That's not a compost building, it's some other farm building. It doesn't belong to our family.
Terry Mitchell won the contract to take scraps from Saanich, but has yet to apply for a recycling license. Wants people to know there are viable operating systems like net zero waste in Abbotsford.
It's inside a building with a blanket system, with ventilation, biofilter, temperature control.
Whether it will be put into action in the capital region may depend on what happens at the Environmental Services Committee meeting on October 23rd. Until then, Greater Victoria remains in a composting catch-22. Aaron Glazier, CTV News, Victoria.